So how can you use in-feed video ads to grow your YouTube channel much faster? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you step by step exactly what you need to do to be able to make that happen. Let's get into the content. All right, so the first thing we're going to take a look at are the results from a campaign that I ran using in-feed video ads from another one of my channels. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to be doing another campaign. I may put like 100 or 150 or maybe 200 bucks or whatever it is in another campaign. And I'm going to come back and do another video and show the results. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel and you want to see that, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also tick that bell icon. All right, so let's get right into it. So I'm gonna go deep right into the campaigns and I'm gonna go to the 4 campaigns that I ran. All right, so here we go right here. You can see video discovery, video discovery, video discovery, and video discovery, right? So I'm gonna dive deep into each campaign so you can see pretty much what went on. All right, so when I click into this one, you can see I didn't spend very much money on this one. As you can see, only $3.79. But what I want you to pay attention to, anytime you hear me say earn views, earn subscribers, earn likes, or earn shares, anything like that, those are going to be the things that are really going to help you grow your channel, right? The ads are great, right? Once I go over the ads, you're going to see like how this all works. But earn, anytime you hear the word earn subscribers, earn likes, earn playlist additions, and earn shares. Now you can see I got 1 earn view. So what does an earn view mean? A person literally came across your ad, and I'm gonna show you exactly how all this is set up. They came across the ad that you created. They watched a little bit of the ad, but then they were like, man, this ad was great. Let me actually go check out their channel. So now when they go and check out your channel, if they start watching other videos, they start liking those other videos, adding your videos to playlists and different things like that, YouTube tracks all of that. And guess what? That actually counts towards your watch time hours. Don't get it confused. The ad doesn't count towards your watch time hours, but as they continue to go over to your channel, that's where the game changer really is, all right? All right, so now let's take a look at the other campaign, because like I said, I didn't spend much on this one, like $3.79, and that got me 58 views. Now let's go back to another campaign. When I click on this one, you can see I spent 17 bucks. That got me 175 views, and then I had 16 earned views. So that means I literally had 16 people, or it could have been 1 person, but I had 16 people go back to my channel after watching the ad that I ran, right? So let's take a look at the next one. Oh, and before I move on, we can see right here, this says earn subscribers. After a person watched it, boom, they went over to my channel, they started watching it, they were enjoying it, boom, they went ahead and subscribed to my channel. So now let's take a look at another campaign real quick. All right, so on this one, I spent $11. That got me 125 views, and then I had 17 earned views. Right off the bat, you can probably imagine that as you continue to do this, and if you really have your content like really structured in the right way, and people start seeing your ads, the more and more people that see your ads, the more and more earned views you get, right? Hopefully you're getting this. All right, now let's go take a look to the right here. So as you can see, earn subscribers again. Now you probably see it says 1 to 20, like it has the hyphen in the middle. So what that means is until you actually hit over 100 people subscribe, meaning you got over 100 subscribers running the ads, that's when they'll show the accurate. But as long as you're under 100, they're not gonna show you the accurate number, but all you know is that you got between 1 to 20 subscribers, okay? All right, so this one brought me 437 views, and then I spent 46 bucks. And then it also got me subscribers, anywhere between 1 to 20 subscribers. But then take a look, earn likes. I had 3 earned likes from that particular campaign. So that means they went over and watched my content organically, which now I'm really getting the watch time hours. All right, so we're about to go ahead and set up our custom columns. That way, as the data starts to come in, like the views, the subscribers, and all of that stuff, we'll be able to just look into our ad account and then pretty much see everything. So now what we want to do is we want to go up here to where it says columns, and then we want to click on columns. Then for you're gonna go ahead and do a modify column. For me, as you can see, I got 3 that's already custom that I set up for whatever type of campaign that I'm running. So we're gonna click on modify columns, and then what I want you to do, I'm gonna move myself out of the way so you can actually see this. But over here, you're gonna have some that are pretty much set up. So as you can see, I got campaign type, campaign ID, click-through rate, clicks, and those aren't what I want, right? And that's probably what you're gonna see as well. So what you wanna do is just start hitting the X on all of those, right? We're just gonna get rid of every single one of those, and I'm gonna show you the exact ones you need when it comes to, running ads to grow your channel. What we wanna do first is we wanna go ahead and go to attributes. So we'll click on attributes. Let me scroll up a little bit. You wanna click on campaign ID and campaign type, right? That way you know what type of campaign it is and the one that's converting. All right, now the next thing we wanna go to is we wanna go to performance, because we wanna know how much we're spending, right? And then we also wanna know how much views it's actually bringing us, all right? So we click on cost, and then down here we click on views, and then we also want to know what is the percentage of the video that a person is actually watching for our ad, all right? So to do that, you just click on video played to 25, 50, 75, or 100. And then the next place we're going to go, and this is a very, very important place, is the YouTube earn actions, all right? So we're going to click on that. And then right here, you see how it says earn likes, like I was talking about earlier. Anytime you hear me say earn, those are important, because those are going to be not the people who are watching. It's going to be the people that are watching your ad, but also those people are actually going over to your channel, subscribing, liking, sharing, adding it to playlists, and all of those different things. So these are important. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and check every single last one of them, right? Because I want to see what are people actually doing on my channel, and that's very, very important. So far, as you can see over here, we got the campaign ID, the campaign type, the cost, the views, the percentage, earn likes, earn views, playlist. We got everything that we need, all right? Now, for you, what you want to do is you want to click save your column set, and you want to go ahead and name this. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to just name it test just for this video, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit save and apply. All right, so the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be choosing the videos that we actually going to be using on our ads. And that part is very, very important, because we want to use proven videos that have already worked, all right? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to click on content so we can go over here by our videos. Now, by default, they actually show you the most recent stuff, but what we want is we want to pull up the proven videos. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on views, and then now you can see it brings my highest view videos, the ones that have performed. So we can see this one almost has 10,000 views, 7,000 views for this one, 5,000, and so on and so on. So these have already been proven to work organically. I haven't ran any ads on this channel as of yet. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, I may be running a campaign on this channel to see how it works, but I have used it on other channels, right? I have used ads on other channels, and it is very, very effective, but you just got to know what you're doing, okay? All right, so then I will basically just choose any one of these, right? I might take this algorithm video, and then I'll hit options, I'll hit get shareable link, and then I'll paste this over here on like a notepad, and then now we're gonna go ahead and set up the ads step by step. So the first thing we wanna do is we wanna go over here and make sure we under campaigns, and then you're gonna click it. Now, I'm already there. We're gonna go ahead and hit new campaign. Now, we're gonna go ahead and click on new campaign right here, and then we're gonna hit product and brand consideration, all right? We click that, it's automatically on video, and then we wanna make sure we click on influence consideration, which you can see it was already there. Now, this is where we get into our organization skills, right? So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and name it whatever type of ad it is. So I'll put in feed ad, and then I'll do a hyphen, and then I'll just name it whatever my video is. So since this is my algorithm video, I'm just gonna put for short algo. All right, and then what I like to do is I like to copy that, because down below, when we get a little bit down, we're gonna have to use something similar again. All right, and then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna set this to daily for our budget and the dates. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put $20 per day. You don't have to put that. You can put $5, $15, $10, whatever you want to put, whatever your budget is, all right? All right, so then we're going to go down to networks, and then right here, this is what I like to do first. I take off video partners, and then what I do for these is I separate these campaigns, right? So instead of having both of them on, I'll start with YouTube search results, and then I'll go back and create another campaign that's specifically targeting YouTube videos, okay? Now, you can go, if you got other people in other countries that watch your stuff and they speak English, you can set it up like that. That's essentially what I could do right here, all countries and territories, or I could just leave it on United States, right? So I'm gonna just go with United States for now, and then boom, we got that on English by default. And then right here, this is where we're gonna choose our inventory type. So you can either go with limited, which obviously means right off the bat, you're gonna be limited to a certain audience. And then here you got your standard, and then this one is what we would call, like, it says expanded, but essentially what it is it's more of like extended, like you're opening up to more and more people. All right, so we're gonna leave ours on standard. And then down here, we're gonna go to related videos. So all this is, right, when I click on this, what it is, let's say for instance, you got a very, very popular video in your niche, like a competitor or whatever it is, right? And you want your videos to actually show up on that related video that's super, super popular. This is essentially what this is, all right? All right, so now what we're gonna do, since I don't typically use this, let me go ahead and hit cancel. But I just want to show you real quick, you know, what it actually is, all right? And then right here for the additional settings, this is where we can come over here and we can adjust. Do we want it to be on, you know, mobile? Do we want it to be on tablets, TV screens, or whatever it is, right? You can adjust all of that. I usually just leave most of them on. The only one I might turn off is TV screens, and then I just let everything else just kind of do its thing, all right? And then as we go down here, the frequency capping, that's just how many times a person sees your ad within a certain time span. Now, I usually don't bother those. I just kind of let it just roll. And then down here, remember I said we was gonna have to basically copy what we had up above with the organization stuff. So this is where we're gonna paste in feed ad, and then I'll do another hyphen, and then I'll just put group. That way I know that it's the ad group, right? Now, this is where we get into choosing the type of people that we want to show up on our ads. To save you time here in this video, I'm just gonna go to exactly what I go to. So now I go and I use keywords and I use placements. So since we're using the YouTube search one, what I could do is I can type in keywords that are related to what my video is about. Like, for example, it's about the YouTube algorithm, where I basically break it down in depth. So I could use keywords like YouTube algorithm explain, how does the YouTube algorithm work, and so on and so on, right? That's one strategy. Now, if I would have chose the other strategy, which was YouTube videos, what I could do with that is I can actually go into the placements, right? So with placements, these are very, very powerful. So this allows me to literally look at my competitors within the space. And since I know who all of them are, and you should know who all of your competitors are, you'll be able to target their channel if they're running ads, and then literally show up in front of their audience. So essentially it would be like you're hijacking their audience, but I wouldn't look at it in a negative way, because somebody watching another channel may be just interested in that specific topic that you're talking on. But they may also want your view of it, right? They may see your video, watch your ad, and then go over to your channel and realize, oh man, I could be watching this channel as well. And that's what we want with these type of ads, all right? Now, what I would want to do for placements is I would click on YouTube channels. And then what I would do for me, right off the bat, Think Media. There's vidIQ, there's TubeBuddy. There's so many people that are within this space that I could just type in their channel right here, right? I can type TubeBuddy, boom, there's their channel, boom, now I'm targeting their channel. And then what I can also do is I can take that out and I can type something like Think Media, and then I can do the exact same thing that I just did. So when I hit YouTube channels, boom, there's their main channel and there's their podcast channel. So I can literally go and target all of the people who actually run ads on their channel, and then show up and then build my audience that way. And I know that those people are very, very targeted. You see how powerful that is, right? Now I need to go over to my pad, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my YouTube video link, come right back over here, paste it right here. There's my video. And then they also show me what it looks like on the phone when it shows up as an ad. And then they also show me what it looks like on desktop. Now, what I did is I put together some quick, headline to kind of make this kind of go along as we're going throughout this video. But real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and come right back over here. And then I'm gonna go to the headline and I'm just gonna paste that just like that. So now this is what my ad will look like. YouTube algorithm finally simplified. And then what I will put for my description is learn the real truth about because I know that this one only allows 35 characters. So I would paste that in there like that. And then I would paste YouTube algorithm. Paste YouTube algorithm in the description too. Boom, there we go right there. It looks like it's a little bit too long. So what I'll end up doing is I'll just go ahead and delete all of that, and then boom, now we can see what our ad looks like. So YouTube algorithm finally simplified. There's my channel name with the ad thing that I was telling you about earlier, and then learn the real truth about the YouTube algorithm. Very, very simple, right? So now I got my thumbnail, and the thumbnail is very, very important with this. You got to make that thumbnail really pop. And just keep in mind, your video has already been proven to work. So that's pretty much taken care of, all right? All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna name this and we're gonna use that same kind of algo flow, right? So let's just put algo ad. All right, so now we've named our algo ad, and as we can see, it's telling us that the impressions is like 2 billion with the audience that we have right now. So now maximum CPV, what I like to do is I like to start out at about maybe like 5 cents or whatever it is. Let's try that. All right, so now we started out with like 5 cents. So they're telling me to at least do 10 cents. All right, so then I'll just go ahead and I'll just do 10 cents. And then now we can see, let me move me out of the way real quick. So they're saying we should get about 2,000 to 4,000 views per week, 72,000 impressions, and then they pretty much give us a full breakdown, right? So we can see that we're probably 9 times out of 10 going to get a good amount of traffic just using the audience that we have. And then the last step, as you can see here, is if I hit create campaign. Now, obviously, I'm not going to let this run, but I just want to show you what happens when you do this. All right, so boom, there it is. Continue to the campaign. And we're literally done. So hopefully you got some value from this video. And if you did, definitely go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment down below letting me know if this video was helpful or if you have any additional questions. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.